Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to our vocabulary class. And today we're going to learn about varieties of English language. As you know, we have learned about part of speech and we have covered most of that. I mean, you already learned quite a lot theories about part of speech, and we are going to move on to the varieties of English. You must know that there are a lot of varieties in English. Yeah. For example, there are formal, informal, and also slang language in English. And we in Indonesia usually use more or less British English when we are learning due to our curriculum. At least it was British during my time as an elementary, junior, and senior high school. I learned mostly British English, and there's also American English and also other type of English like Singlish, Singaporean English, and also Australian English. They have like differences and different types of English language because they are learning. It's because of their culture usually. And so besides that, there are also other things like similes, onomatopoeia, and also abbreviations. They are all also varieties of English that you like similes and onomatopoeia. You're probably going to learn more about it later on your literature class, probably during 4th or 5th semester. And abbreviation is kata ini. How do you say it? Like BNI, for example, it's Bank Negara Indonesia, right? That the BNI is an abbreviation, like that, more or less. Okay, I actually tried to find videos about all of the things that we are going to talk about today, but the videos are long. That's why, and they don't have all of the things that I want to cover today because I'm going to just talk to you about it briefly, not like usually. And the first one is simile. It means like as or like. For example, when you are trying to compare two things. Let me annotate. Trying to in this example, as blind as a bat. For example, my mom. Okay. My mother is blind as a bat. you. When the day turns dark. So my mother is as blind as a bat when the day turns dark. Jadinya itu ibu saya itu rabun gitu ya, buta seperti kelelawar pada saat hari sudah mulai gelap. Begitu. You're trying to compare, not compare ya, trying to make two things. Trying to relate to different things or trying to make two things which were different become similar. Oke. Jadi saat kamu itu mencoba untuk merelasikan dua hal yang berbeda atau berusaha untuk membuat dua hal yang berbeda menjadi similar. And then other examples here, as thin as rake, jadinya setipis cangkul that you see farmer use for raking the field, okay? And then as strong as ox, sekuat kerbau ya, ox is kerbau. Probably he learns taekwondo or she learns taekwondo, so they're very strong and can lift heavy things. And then as quiet as a mouse, dia sangat diam seperti tikus, kira-kira begitu. As light as a feather, dia itu sangat ringan ya, seperti bulu. Probably you are holding a squishy, for example, or you're trying to like hold your phone. You think because your phone are fully metal, kamu berpikir kalau misalnya handphone kamu itu kan dari besi gitu ya. But it's not as heavy, itu bakal berat gitu. It's going to be heavy. But when you hold it, it's not as heavy as you thought. It's light. Jadinya pas waktu dipegang itu nggak berat sama sekali gitu, malah ringan. You can say as light as a feather, like that. And then other example, cool as a cucumber. Maksudnya dia itu kan sangat chill gitu ya, sangat slow gitu orangnya. Begitu kira-kira. And then as hard as iron. The bed was as hard as iron, I couldn't sleep. Jadinya bednya itu kayak keras banget gitu ya. And then the soil as dry as a bone. Jadinya itu kan dia itu udah benar-benar kering ya, kayak tulang gitu jadinya. Then he's mad as a hatter. It means crazy. He crossed Atlantic in a bathtub. Yeah. Who crossed an ocean with bathtub? Jadi dia itu melewati laut dengan menggunakan bak mandi. Like what? As deep as a post. Jadinya kan dia kayak kurang pendengarannya begitu ya. Kan you have to speak up. Jadinya harus kencang ngomongnya. He's as deep as a post and as easy as falling off a log. Oh, jadinya itu sangat mudah gitu. You could also use piece of cake when saying as easy as falling off a log. It's more shorter. Then she knew the answer as quick as a flash. Jadinya itu dia itu mengetahui jawabannya sangat cepat kan, as quick as a flash. Flash itu kan kayak kilatan cahaya ya. Okay. So that's simile. And let's move to idioms. Oh, there are a lot of idioms in our life. Like, seriously. When you are trying to read something, or when you're finally trying to talk to a native speaker, they're going to use idioms like a lot more than you thought they would. Because it's just their habit to do it. Well, at least the foreigners that I met did that. So, yeah. But you're going to encounter idioms a lot more when you're trying to read books. And even on the newspaper, sometimes. Okay. So idioms are very, like, it's so different. The meaning is a phrase, ya jadinya dia itu suatu frasa in a sentence, whether it's written or it's spoken orally, that did not have the literal meaning. Jadi itu artinya nggak sama seperti arti yang seharusnya. Like in this example, she has a heart of gold. Jadinya dia mempunyai hati emas, begitu. But what it means is she is very kind and generous, you know, so it's really not related at all. And then like this, as hard as nails, like it means that dia itu sangat keras seperti paku, ya. And then, but the meaning is no sympathy for others. Jadinya dia itu nggak punya simpati gitu untuk orang lain. How different it is, right? And the one that you are going to encounter most often will be this one. See, you are going to see awkward customer. It says awkward. Awkward means customer yang kikuk ya, gimana ya? Awkward is, how do we say it in Indonesian? Tanggung, okay. But actually, it's not awkward customer. It's a difficult person to deal with. Jadinya, customernya itu sangat nyusahin gitu. And then a pain in the neck, nobody likes her. A pain in the neck is more common. Like, it's a nuisance or difficult, sama juga. Dia itu kayak ngeselin banget gitu orangnya. And she gets on everyone's nerves. Gets on everyone's nerves is also the same, like irritates everybody. Jadinya itu kan kayak mengesalkan banyak orang gitu ya. And then quick off the mark, jadinya itu kayak cepat banget untuk itu apa namanya, melakukan sesuatu gitu. Fast worker. Jadinya dia sangat cepat gitu ya. Dia bergerak sangat cepat. And then not bekerja cepat, dia bergerak sangat cepat gini jadinya. Oke. Okay. And then slow of the mark. Itu ya kayak kebalikannya ini ya. Then here's such a slow coach. Jadinya itu kayak dia tuh orangnya lamban banget gitu. But usually we don't say slow coach anymore, we say slow poke. We even say people sloth. Because sloths are, well, all they do is sleep. Like, this is sloth. If you want to know, I think you know, right, that from Zootopia, there is a sloth. That sloth is the fox friend who works in the, where did they work? I'm going to show you. Sloth. This cutie pie. Okay. Okay, stop share. Let's go back to our discussion. Okay, another one, oddball. Very strange, nih agak aneh gitu ya. Over the top, jadinya terlalu membesar-besarkan. And then politics are very middle of the road. Jadinya kan maksudnya dia itu di tengah-tengah gitu ya, tidak neutral, nggak mau memihak pada satu hal dan maupun yang lainnya. Teacher's pet, dia itu terlalu kayak mencari perhatian pada guru gitu. And then Mary's top of the class, Ariel know all, jadinya itu sok tahu gitu ya. A big head, agak sombong. Lazy bone, jadinya agak itu, how do I say, pemalas begitu ya, like that. And then, and this is an idiom to describe people. Then there is also idiom describing feeling or mood. I think it's more about the describing people personalities, right? Jadinya this one is for describing people personalities. Jadi kayak seperti apa orang itu. And then this is idiom describing feelings or mood. Okay. Happy as the day is long. I never encountered this one before. On cloud 9, I encountered this before. Extremely pleased or happy. Jadinya itu kayak dia itu senangnya sampai terbang terawang-awang, nggak turun-turun gitu ceritanya. And then in high spirits, jadinya itu kan dia itu sangat lively ya. Gimana ya? Lively is Ya senang, but how do you say it? Lincah gitu. And then she seems to be keeping her chin up, happy despite bad things. Oh, okay. I know this one, as long as a fiddle. Jadinya dia itu kan sangat sedih gitu ya. Look down in the dumps, depressed, depresi, black mood. Itu maksudnya itu kayak dia itu sedang kayak moodnya nggak bagus banget gitu. Udah gitu black lagi ngomongnya. Berarti dia sangat-sangat jangan diganggu gitu. Okay, sore head, irritable, jadinya maksudnya kayak terlalu, how to say it, rungsang, cepat marah gitu ya. I could hit a horse, very hungry, like horse is big, right? Kan dagingnya kuda itu kan gede gitu, banyak gitu ya. Then I'm feeling all in, exhausted, sangat capek, a bit under the weather. Usually we use a bit under the weather, itu not very well, ill. Jadi kan saya merasa kurang enak badan gitu. Top form itu maksudnya itu kan sangat sehat gitu. Dan my head was going around, jadinya itu kepalanya muter-muter ya, dizzy. Dan I almost at that door. This is a little bit more exaggerated. Very very sick, jadinya dia itu sangat sakit sampai dia merasa kayak pengen mati gitu. As fit as a fiddle, jadinya itu sangat sehat juga ya, sama. Scared stiff, itu kan maksudnya dia itu sangat takut sampai jadi kaku gitu kan, jadi terlalu tegang gitu. And then frightened the life out of him. Jadinya dia itu sampai hilang gitu nyawanya, mungkin karena dikagetin. And then they were all shaking in our shoes, jadinya itu semua pada gemeteran. Then scared out of his wits, very scared, sama aja jump out of my skin. Jadinya itu kayak dia itu tegang gitu. Yeah, it's like that. It's how, yeah, it's describing feelings, right? Oh, why do I stop the share? Okay. Idioms concerned with problematic situation. Jadinya itu tentang suatu hal yang sangat sulit untuk dipecahkan gitu ya. To be in a fix, to be in difficulty, to be in tight corner. Nah, biasanya sih yang dipakai ini ya. To be in a tight corner. To be in a situation that is hard to get out of. Jadinya tuh kayak berada di ujung tanduk gitu. And then to be muddle. Jadinya tuh to be confused or mixed up. Jadinya tuh terlalu berpikir banyak sampai nggak tahu lagi apa yang harus dipikirin gitu. Muddle-headed. And then take a back seat. Jadinya itu not do anything, let others act instead. Jadinya itu cobalah untuk tidak berusaha untuk mengerjakan semua hal sendirian gitu. Let other participate. And then to stir things up, do or say things that make matters worse. I think you will find this in movies. Stir things up. Jadinya itu kok kamu membuat itu sih masalahnya jadi dikomporin gitu maksudnya. And then keep one's card closed. Jadi itu kayak hold back information ya, jadi kan menyimpan suatu hal yang penting gitu, nggak dikasih tahu ke orang-orang. And then others lay one card on the table, very open, jadinya kan memberitahu semua hal gitu ya, nggak menyimpan suatu secret, tidak menyimpan rahasia gitu. Get our act together, jadi kan berusaha untuk like bangun gitu, get our act together, even though it's hard. And then get to the bottom of things, jadinya itu mencari tahu bagaimana apa yang sebenarnya terjadi gitu saat menghadapi suatu masalah. And then take notice, jadinya itu pay attention ya, jadinya like trying to get other people attention and also try to be more like, how do you say it, lebih perhatian gitu, try to pay attention to other people gitu, and then get a grasp of what's happening, sama aja kayak yang get to the bottom of things, jadinya itu kan mencoba untuk mencari tahu kan apa yang sesungguhnya terjadi. The tide has turned for us. Oh, jadinya dia tadinya have a problem, but it's starting to get better, and you could say the tide has turned for us. And then come to a dead end with our plans. Jadinya itu kan dead end itu kan jadi kan kita stuck gitu kan. And reach turning point. Jadinya itu sudah mau my career ya kan. Jadi kan karirnya itu sudah naik dan sudah mau dirinya itu berubah gitu. Dan see the light at the end of the tunnel at last. Jadinya itu akhirnya melihat suatu hal yang membahagiakannya dari masa-masa kelamnya gitu. Ya, gitulah kira-kira. Would go a long way, would help a lot. Sweep under the carpet, jadinya itu kayak dibiarin aja gitu ya. And then bury the hatchet, jadinya make peace, jadinya itu berusaha untuk tidak berantem lagi gitu ya. Yeah, so it's really connected with problematic situations. Jadi itu kan tentang ini semua tentang itu kan mencoba untuk menerangkan sesuatu keadaan, mostly a negative one. Okay. This one connected to praise and criticism. Jadinya itu untuk memberikan suatu pujian dan juga kritik kepada orang lain ya. Head and shoulder above, miles better, itu dia lebih baik gitu daripada rata-rata orang. And then streets ahead of other countries, jadinya itu kayak lebih maju ya. But I don't really think we use this any longer. I'm not really sure. It's usually more like way ahead of most countries. Ini kan lebih jauh gitu daripada country lain, negara lain. Knock spots of other school. When it comes to external passes, jadinya kalau misalnya St. John School ini usually selalu ada di spot yang bagus gitu. Kalau misalnya berdasarkan dari berapa banyak muridnya yang pass the exam. And then ini tentang rata-rata gitu. Because in the United States, when they want to get funding from the government, jadinya kalau misalnya mereka mau dapat kayak pembiayaan dari itu negara ya, they would need to submit the school average, jadi the average exam grade of the school. And also the list of the students who get to the 10 percentile on the exam. Jadinya berapa banyak murid yang ada di 10% teratas di exam nasional mereka. Dan juga apakah itu nilai rata-rata satu sekolah itu tuh lebih tinggi daripada sekolah lainnya. Dan dari rank itulah, misalnya sekolahnya itu ranknya itu number 5, you're only going to get a certain amount of money. If you get rank 2, it's going to be higher. If you rank low 15 or something, it's going to be lower. Jadinya itu begitulah kira-kira. And then that meal was just out of this world. Jadinya itu very outstanding. Jadi kan sangat enak banget gitu ya. Out of this world. Jadi from Mars or something. From Jupiter. Ada pan. Jadinya itu kayak jago banget gitu. Untuk carpentry itu kan membuat furniture ya. And then first rate or top notch. Jadi kan sangat bagus. Really on the ball. Knows a lot. Has a way with, jadinya itu good in establishing relationship. Jadinya itu dia itu pintar banget untuk berteman gitu ya. Has green fingers. Jadinya very good at gardening. Pintar untuk menanam ya. And then got the gift of the gab. Good at talking. Okay, for idioms connected with criticism, I actually don't see. Oh, now this one. These ones, let me show you. These ones I never really encountered this, either in spoken English nor reading it, I think. Well, but this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, I know about it. So like, take the biscuit is more when it comes to unreliability. Jadi kan dia nggak reliable ya. So he really takes the biscuit. Jadi maksudnya dia yang benar-benar paling nggak reliable gitu. And then Mary wants to have her cake and eat it. Nah, jadinya itu dia tuh udah nggak kerja apa-apa, tapi dia mau namanya itu ada di kontribusi, kan ngeselin ya. Dan butter me up, jadinya itu cuma memberikan, they're giving praise, jadinya itu kan memberikan pujian, tapi because they want something from them, karena mau sesuatu gitu. You want jam on it. Do you? Jadinya itu kayak dia itu punya kayak keinginan tapi nggak reasonable. Jadinya itu nggak realistis gitu. And run down, it means kayak membuat jadi itu ya, buruk gitu. Okay. Stop. Oh no, not steps here. Let's move on. So yeah, this part is about praise and this part is about criticism. Okay, connected with using language. Okay. Okay. They're talking at cross purpose. So like this person actually thinks that the meeting is going to be on Friday, but the woman thinks that it's going to be on Monday. So when they say see you again and yes, jadinya itu gak nyambung ceritanya. Cross purpose. And then he caught the wrong end of the stick. Jadinya kan maksudnya kan dia cuma, the woman only see him as a friend, but he thinks that she loves him. So kayak beda gitu kan ekspektasinya dengan kenyataan. She can get a word in it edgewise. Edgeways. And I mean about it. He talks a lot, right? And she cannot say anything. That's why she cannot get a word in. Then, notwithstanding any other provision started, and look at his frowning. Lihatlah dia itu kan kayak berusaha untuk mengetahui apa yang dia katakan tapi dia nggak ngerti gitu ya. So I can make a head or tail what he's saying. Begitu. Well, I actually wonder if because I keep trying to speak in English more than speaking Indonesian, whether you're going to understand me. But seriously, when you are learning language, you really shouldn't use Indonesian to try to explain about English. I'm serious. You're not going to be able to get used to listen, especially about English language, especially when you don't try to use English outside of the classroom. Jadi tuh kalau misalnya kalian itu, saya itu mencoba untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris, menerangkan bahasa Inggris dengan banyak itu bukannya apa-apa ya, karena kalian itu nggak akan terbiasa dengan bahasa Inggris kalau saya tidak ngomongnya dengan bahasa Inggris yang lebih banyak daripada bahasa Indonesianya. Terutama kalau kalian tidak menggunakan bahasa Inggris sama sekali, kecuali sedang berada di kelas. It's going to be hard for you to adjust. So you really need to have a partner in speaking, if you can. And I know some of you speaks with foreigners, right? You're texting or like chatting on the social media or whatnot. So I hope that it works out for you and you will be able to get a lot of information from your friends. Okay, clear our drawings. Okay. Good talk, bad talk. The boss always talk down on us. Okay. Talk down here maksudnya itu kan kayak meremehkan gitu ya. Talking behind my back, ngomongin orang di belakang. Small talk, nothing more, I promised. Small talk itu maksudnya ngomong hal-hal yang sepele ya, nothing serious. Talk shop. Talk shop is talking about work. And then a real talking point. Jadinya itu kayak semua orang mau gosip tentang dia, gitu. And then give him a talking to, giving advice. Jadinya or reproach or scolded. Jadi kayak mau dimarahin gitu. Dibilangin gitu loh, biar benar. And then to put in a nutshell, this is a waste of time. So it means that who is going to start the ball rolling? Okay, start the discussion maksudnya. And then I want to speak my mind today. Jadinya dia tuh ingin mengatakan apa yang ada di pikirannya selama ini, karena mungkin biasanya dia tidak bisa melakukannya, probably usually they cannot do it, he cannot do it. Nah, number 3, to put it in a nutshell, this is a waste of time. Jadi dia merasa kalau misalnya ini adalah sesuatu hal yang sia-sia aja discussion ini. And then they're so long-winded. Jadinya itu long-winded itu terlalu itu apa sih namanya, penjelasannya terlalu panjang. And then number 5, I hope we wrap up this discussion. Wrap up itu menyelesaikan ya. And then number 6, Iris always talk rubbish. Jadi maksudnya dia itu berbicaranya itu yang tidak sesuai dengan topik gitu. And then I hope they get to the point soon. Jadinya maksudnya kan intinya aja biar cepat. I hope Will speaks. He always talks sense. Dia berharap kalau Will yang bicara karena dia doang yang bicaranya itu like very, how do you say it, rasional. Jadinya dia itu sangat rasional kalau berbicara dan juga kayak enak gitu untuk mendengar apa yang ingin dibicarakannya kalau misalnya Will yang ngomong gitu. Okay. Yeah, this is how idioms connected with using language, right? Jadinya kalau misalnya kita itu berbicara itu ada juga ekspresi-ekspresi yang kita bisa use. Miscellaneous. Okay, let me see the pronoun. No, stop share. Because I want to know the pronunciation correctly.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Okay. Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Okay. Miscellaneous. Okay. Oh, so it's connected with paying, buying, and selling, connected with names, part of the body, connected with daily routines. You see, there's so many type of idioms. There's going to be a lot too that you need to learn about for our Zoom meeting later. Next week. Both a real pig and a poke. Oh my goodness. Okay. I never knew this thing. And then pay over the odds of the hotel. Oh, pay over the odds. I know this one. pay more than usual rate. Yeah, it's because it's the week of the festival, so there are a lot of people trying to get into a hotel. That's why the hotel increased the rate. Jadinya itu kalau misalnya kita itu mau liburan ya, we're on a holiday and we want to book a hotel, but it's during Lebaran season or Christmas season. It's going to be packed because everyone is going home and going on a holiday, and the price is going up because of that. Oh, foot the bill, so they need to pay up. Then real rip off, tipu gitu ya. Drive hard bargain, jadi itu penawarannya sulit ditolak. Okay. Then he made quite a bit of headway. Jadinya dia itu mendapatkan kemajuan gitu. Pay through the nose. Jadinya itu pay a huge amount. You've got to hand it to her. Jadinya maksudnya itu kan harus dikasih ke dia loh. Just get it off my chest. Jadinya itu ingin, I hope you don't mind me telling you. Kan ya dia kan ingin mengatakan sesuatu ya biar dia itu perasaannya merasa lebih baik gitu. Get it off my chest. Got a finger in every pie. Jadinya itu dia itu get involved in many things. For example, this person is a part of the campus organization, and then he also volunteered in orphanage, and then he also have a small business selling cakes or clothes or shoes. Jadinya itu he or she has a pie, a finger in every pie, gitu kira-kira. Yarn drawings, idiom with daily routine. Oh, rise and shine. Maksudnya itu kan sadarlah, bangun, and get a bite to eat. Jadinya kita makan yuk. Have a nap. Jadinya kan tidur siang, bobok sebentar gitu ya. Freshen up, maksudnya mandi. And then be ready to crash out. Jadinya itu maksudnya siap-siaplah untuk sangat capek setelah hit jam 8. Then put our feet up, relax, just watch the box, watch television. Because television looks like box, right? Dia kan kotak itu bentuknya. Okay. Now we have move on to proverb. Finally, proverb itu perumpamaan. In Indonesia, we also have so many, right? Berakit-rakit ke hulu, berenang-renang kemudian, something like that. Don't count your chicken before they hatch. Maksudnya, don't anticipate the future too much. Dan itu jangan menghitung ayam sebelum menetas. Jangan terlalu mengantisipasikan kehidupan masa depan. Begitu. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't invest all your effort and attention in just one thing. Jadinya itu kan jangan itu mengusahakan melimpahkan usaha kamu hanya untuk satu hal. But I don't really think it's. I think trying very hard on only one thing is also okay, because when you're focusing on one thing, you're going to be very good at that, right? But there are other people who says that when you're focusing your effort on only one thing, you may close the door to other things around you. Kalau kamu itu cuma fokus untuk satu hal, jadi kan kamu itu membiarkan hal-hal lain yang ada di sekitarmu itu terlewat, begitu kan? Well, it depends on the people. Then never judge a book by its cover. Don't judge people or things by the appearance. Ini paling sering banget sih dipakai. Never judge a book by its cover. And then never look a gift horse in the mouth. Never refuse good fortune when it's right in front of you. This is also one of the most common one on movies. Take care of pens and pawns, will take care of himself. Take care of a small sum of money, they will become large soon. Okay. You can lead a horse on water, but you can't make it drink. You can try to persuade someone, but you cannot force them. Jadi kan kamu itu bisa mempersuasi someone gitu ya, seseorang, tapi kan kamu tidak bisa memaksa mereka. There's no smoke without fire. Jadinya itu mungkin ada asap tanpa api. Jadinya itu kan kalau sesuatu terjadi itu pasti itu terjadinya karena ada sesuatu hal yang terjadi di belakang gitu kan. People who live in a glass house shouldn't throw stone. Don't criticize other folks if you suffer from them yourself. Jadinya itu ini, but it's more like probably they're more right, because they're in the book. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Jadinya too many people interfering is a bad way of doing things. Jadinya kayak terlalu banyak koki akan masakannya kan bakalan jadi nggak bagus ya. Kalau terlalu banyak orang yang berusaha untuk melakukan satu hal, tapi dengan cara yang berbeda-beda, itu kan akhirnya juga tidak akan bagus. Many hands made light work. Jadi kalau misalnya banyak orang mengerjakannya, pekerjaannya juga pasti akan cepat selesai. Dan juga tidak akan terasa sangat berat. I wonder if you actually know how to use these words, things, stuff, sort of a bit approximately. Because it probably you know, but probably some of them are confusing. It's vague language. Wait, let me search for the correct pronunciation again. This is miscellaneous, right? Then vague. Okay, vague. Okay, so vague language. So vague language means not clear or precise or exact. Jadi itu sesuatu yang tidak jelas gitu. I have a vague idea, where it is. Jadinya saya kayaknya tahu deh, tapi maksudnya tahunya itu kayak samar-samar gitu ya. I have a vague memory of the game, jadinya itu udah hampir hilang gitu memorinya tentang suatu game itu. Terus in spoken English, we often use words which are very vague. Jadinya itu sangat beda gitu ya. The main thing about John is that he likes everything to be organized. Jadi itu thing here is a fact. And hitting that young child is a terrible thing to do. Jadi itu memukul anak kecil itu kan ada suatu hal yang sangat tidak baik untuk dilakukan ya. Thing here means action. Then what's that thing doing in the house? Probably it's a bicycle or a car or other things, scooter. Put those things, probably cup and saucer, in the cupboard. And how things are at school. Maksudnya itu jadinya bagaimana keadaan kamu di sekolah gitu kan. Recently things have been doing really well. Jadinya kan kayak life in general gitu ya. Jadinya kan kehidupannya itu kan been going really well. Jadi kan berjalan dengan sangat lancar gitu. Dan stuff. Just leave that stuff on the floor. Jadinya kan maksudnya biarkan aja barang-barangnya itu ada di lantai gitu ya. I never use that biological stuff in my machine. Jadinya itu kan washing powder gitu. Usually it's not really biological, but chemical stuff, right? Instead of biological. Biological implies that it's alive. I mean, washing powder is certainly not alive. Did it have like something in it that's living? Like a certain bacteria or anything? That's why it could be said as biological stuff. Okay, and then walls are sort of yellowy color, kayak mirip dengan warnanya kayak kuning tapi juga bukan. Sort of horror film, dia kayak horror film tapi juga bukan horror film, like probably thriller, so it's not really horror. He gets sort of nervous, kayak mungkin dia agak nervous ya gitu. Speak up a bit, jadi kan sedikit gitu ya. I can't hear you very well. And then I thought the hotel was a bit expensive. Jadinya kan quite expensive. Jadi kan kayak sepertinya agak mahal gitu. Approximately. Arrive in approximately 20 minutes. Kayak kira-kira 20 menit lagi itu. Yeah, it's about 3 miles to the house. Jadinya ini juga about itu kira-kira gitu ya. Roughly itu juga secara garis besarnya gitu kira-kira 20 people in more or less ya. Okay, and as I told you that there are varieties in English: British English, American English, Singlish, Australian English, European English, and other countries' English. It depends on their culture and how they adapt English language. But mostly during my education time, Indonesia used British English more than American English. But you should know that these words existed and it's totally correct. Okay, so for examples, it has categories actually: roads and transport, education, time, homes, buildings. Okay, and food and clothes. So roads and transport, taxi and cab. Both of them are taxi. So in return ticket, round trip, petrol, gas, main road, highway. Oh, I see. So this one, the one on the left sides are all the British English, okay? British English. This is British English. And on the left and on the right side is the American English, okay? And you can see it. See, British English word come first in each case, okay? So lorry, truck, car park, parking lot, subway, underpass. What? But well, in America, they use subway too. Underground, subway, motorway, freeway, main road, highway, petrol, gas, turn ticket, round trip. It's like when you purchase airplane ticket, you're going to be asked whether you want a round trip ticket or just one way ticket. Jadinya itu apakah kalian tuh maunya itu tripnya itu cuma untuk sekali atau mau bolak-balik gitu maksudnya. And then education, secondary school, high school, term, semester, university, college. Time, autumn, fall, holiday, vacation, fortnight, 2 weeks. Tap, faucet, rubbish, garbage, trash, dustbin, trash can, toilet, bathroom, wardrobe, closet. Well, you know the Indonesian words, right? Just so you know that there are differences and all of them are correct. Okay. As you can see, the formal and informal English. Food purchased. So here, this is more formal word. This is informal, bought. Apprehend, informal, stop. Premises, it's here. Comments and start. Assume, start again. Thus, so. I regret to inform you, I'm sorry to say. It's just when you are starting to read journals. Jadinya kalau kalian itu nanti akan baca jurnal or read books about theories of English or theory of everything. If it's in English, you're going to find all these formal English words. They are not going to use informal ones, okay? Except when you read novel. Kecuali kalau kalian itu baca novel gitu ya. But even Harry Potter books, even when it's like in English, then you're not going to find like this, I'm sorry to say, or start again, or stop, or both, or both, or here. You're going to find a purchase, apprehend, comments, resume, premises, require, further assistance, patrons, mostly because Harry Potter is British, okay? That's why they're going to use more formal language, not really the informal English. And informal English, usually you will only, you can write it down. I mean, it's not going to offend anybody, but if you're writing down an essay in English, you're expected to use formal English because formal English are academic English. Jadi itu kalau misalnya kalian mulai untuk baca jurnal ya, kalian tuh bakal menemukan banyak kata-kata formal English because itu adalah bahasa Inggris yang dipakai secara akademik begitu. And I'm not saying that informal English is not important, or because informal English are the ones that you are going to use daily and throughout your life. Jadinya itu yang kalau misalnya if you did not plan to later become an educator and probably trying to work on a government or on campus or university or trying to get your master's or PhD degree, I think informal English will be fine. But if you plan to be all of those that I have listed, you're going to need formal English. You're going to use it all of your life, okay? What's up? If fancy going on, fix up, pick up, have a word with, get. It's more informal. So this is how we speak English. Jadinya kalau misalnya kita itu speak English orally, we use mostly informal English. But when we write down things, you're going to use the formal one, okay? Formal one. And slang is more of an informal language that you will find native speaker use sometimes. Like some young people might know drugs as dope, but you know, dope it also means cute now. It's like a very different meaning right now because words are changing due to the people using it. Kan kata-kata itu kan selalu berubah tergantung dari pemakaian orang based on their era, berdasarkan dari zamannya mereka, right? That's why it keeps evolving even now. His like it means that pergi kamar mau itu buang air kecil gitu ya. But if you say piss off, it means that go away. Like don't come near me. And there are other slang words that you can try to just type on Google and you will find a list of it, lots of it. This one is the abbreviated words that I've told you, Ben E1. See, BBC, British Broadcasting Organization, UN, United Nations, UK, United Kingdom, USA, United States of America, OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. AIDS, Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. Oh, this is a name of like illness, yeah? It's the name of disease. Like COVID-19, you know? I think there's ada kepanjangannya kan, gitu. And see, Mr., Miss, Mrs., Saint Mark, Dean Straight, Doctor, etc. Example, in other words, shortened words, phone, telephone, maps, broad, board, case, that, fat, flu, lab, and blah, 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 blah. Other things. Just so you know. Because most of the name of organization are in abbreviation, right? Karena kan nama-nama organisasi kan biasanya kan kayak pakai kata yang inisial gitu ya. And then homonym. Oh, so homonym is like, there are two types. Homograph and homophone. Okay, the holographs are words which are written in the same way but have different meanings. Oh, so it's like bear, beruang, and bear, menahan. All of them have the same written words, right? It's just one of them means beruang sama menahan, bertahan. Okay, homographs, okay? Then what homophones? Phones where they're pronounced the same way but spelled differently. Oh, so like bow or bow. Jadi kalau misalnya bow and bow, like bow, this one is kayak menunduk ya. Usually when you watch someone finish performing, kan orang itu misalnya habis selesai ya performance, whether they're singing or dancing, mau dia menyanyi atau menari, they usually bow, and it's also the same, bow, like that. So this is the examples of other homographs, like live, life. Okay, it's different pronunciation. Read, read. It's because it's last year. Jadinya itu karena dia kan tahun lalu ya. That's why it's in verb to form. And you have to say read because of that. And then lead singer in the group is great. Jadinya lead singer. Jadinya itu kan dia itu yang pemimpin grupnya ya. Lead pipes are dangerous. Jadinya itu lead itu timah. Oh, pipa timah itu dangerous ya. Probably because there are some illness that human can catch because of lead. Okay. The wind blew the trees down. Don't forget to wind down your watch. Jadinya itu wind di sini kan artinya angin, kalau di sini wind artinya itu memperbaiki, diputar gitu loh, diputar itunya watch-nya. Ya, kira-kira begitu. Drawing. Graph. How about homophobes? Air, face, grown, might. So they have the same pronunciation. This one has the same pronunciation, okay? T, to, to, it's almost the same. Wine. Yeah, it's kind of almost the same. Read, read. Sail. See? there is a distinct differences, but it's kind of hard to discern it. Okay, so let's move on to the last one is onomatopoeia. So these are words which seem to sound like their meaning. Jadinya itu kata-kata yang mirip seperti, yang bunyinya itu mirip seperti apa yang artinya, maksud artinya like girl, it's kan marah gitu ya, pemarah kan. Dan if the beginning of the word is girl, like girl, it's like kayak mengaum gitu kan. Groan, grumble, grumpy, grunt, growl, kan make threatening sound, mirip-mirip gitu kan. Artinya itu grumble itu kan kayak complaining. Ngapain coba dia mengeram? Karena kan dia itu kan biar kita itu menjauh gitu kan. Grumpy, bad temper. Then beginning of word can suggest something sharp or metallic. Jadinya itu kalau misalnya suatu bunyi yang benda tajam atau metal gitu ya. Klik, klik, klik. And then clang, clash, clink, clip, clop. Kayak bunyi-bunyi gitu ya. And then splash. Association with water or other liquids or powder. Jadinya itu kalau misalnya depannya SPSP itu mungkin ada asosiasi dengan air ataupun benda-benda cair lainnya ataupun bubuk, benda bubuk. Splash, splatter, spray, spit, sprinkle, spurt. Semuanya sih kayaknya benda air atau liquid ya artinya. Ash. Okay. Suggest something fast or violent. Okay. Ini suffix ya. Ini kan prefix nih. Yang 3 di awal. Yang 2, yang 1 ini suffix nih. Yang ini prefix lagi. Okay. Kalau misalnya yang ash itu something fast and violent. Jadi itu kan sesuatu yang cepat dan juga kasar ya. Violent itu kan kejahatan. Smash, dash, crash, bust, gash. And WH, the beginning of word often suggests movement of air. Jadinya itu kayak menerangkan kalau misalnya dia itu gerakan yang terjadi di udara gitu ya. Whistle, kalau kita bertiup kan dia itu kan gerakan antara udara dari paru-paru kita terus kena gigi sama mulut gitu kan, terproses melalui gigi dan melewati mulut gitu. And then whir, sound like bird wings flapping, whiz a whip. Okay. CKLA, Okay, at the end of the word, it's another suffix. Can suggest something light and repeated. Jadinya sesuatu yang ringan dan juga terulang. Trickle. Trickle itu flow of a thin stream. Jadinya itu kayak kalau air itu ngelewatin stream itu, how do you say it? Stream. Sungai kecil, aliran ya. And then crackle. Oh, biasanya kan kayak kalau misalnya api unggun ya, bonfire. Itu you need to have a firewood, right? And then when the firewood are burned, kalau misalnya, oh excuse me, my laptop almost died. Okay. Kalau misalnya dia itu kan terbakar, dia itu kan kayak ada bunyi-bunyinya gitu kan. It's a crackle sound. And then tinkle, kayak tinkle bell. Jadi kan suaranya kan light ya, tapi kan terus menerus begitu. Giggle, like like that. Dan wriggle, moves. Oh, kebanyakan kalau bayi kan suka bergerak-gerak gitu kan. They usually, we say it's wriggle. And then sizzle. Oh, kalau saya kita menggoreng sesuatu. Drizzle, small rain. Okay, and that's it for today. So we learned a lot of materials, right, today. And I will try to make your homework not really as many as I intended to. And then thank you so much for your attention. And I will see you next week. Okay?